Hey everybody, it's Mark the Game Shark here with my annual games I've completed in 2025 video. So I have my dog Duncan here with us today. Unfortunately, last year I didn't beat a whole lot of games. I only beat 29. So we'll get through them real quick because I have tons of stuff I gotta do. So without further ado, let's get started. So in January, the first game I've beaten on the January 7th was Sonic CD on the Sega CD. I gave it a rating of very good. And it's probably, still to this day, it's probably my best 2D Sonic game. From that generation, of course. Like, obviously, like, the new games are still superior, but I still enjoy playing that from time to time. And yeah, so that's what we've completed. Next up, we got Sonic R on the Sega Saturn. I beat that on January 15th, and I gave it a rating of good. It's a good game. I mean, once you get used to the janky controls, it's a lot more fun, but it does take a while to get used to, like, the jankiness and the pinballing around with the controls and the camera. Gets a little crazy, but it's a nice short game to go through. And then next up, we beat Growl on the Evercade. And we beat that on January 16th. I gave it a rating of very good. I enjoyed it. And surprisingly, it's a really good beat 'em up. I didn't even know what it was, to be honest. So until I checked it out. And then next up, we beat Doko Don on the Evercade. When we beat that on January 19th. It's an okay game. It's kind of like a Snow Brothers clone, but it has a pretty poor level design from what I remember. So I mean, I would skip it if I were you. But if you like those Snow Brothers type of games where you like kill enemies like with obstacles and stuff like that and roll into them, by all means. Next up, when we beat Wirehead on the Sega CD. Beat that on January 27th, and I gave that a very good rating because it's like an FMV type game. I heard it was like the predecessor to like all of the what is it? Shit, I forget the name of the company. But the ones that do like Heavy Rain and Indigo Prophecy, like those types of games. It's kind of like the pre-predecessor to that. Where are you going? What, you got bored? Bye, Duncan. Duncan, you want? Where are you going? Silly dog. Anyway, so yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I've never even really hear anyone talking about it. And then starting February, on the February 3rd, I beat Alter Ego on the Evercade. It was on the Mega Cat 2 collection. I gave that a rating of very good. It's a nice puzzle game where you control yourself and a shadow of yourself, apparently. I don't even remember. But if you have Evercade, definitely check it out. And next up, this one I definitely know, River City Ransom on the Evercade. I beat on the Technos Super Pocket. And it's a nice beat up with RPG elements. There's definitely some grinding towards the end, but wasn't too bad. Then in March, we beat Sonic 2 on the Sonic Jam collection for Sega Saturn. And oh, you wanted to bring your toy? Oh, you silly dog. And apparently there's like, you can have an easy mode, so my daughter and I just like blasted right through the game. So it was fun. I didn't even know there was an easy mode. Maybe it's just for that collection. I have no idea. Next up, we beat Metal Slug on March 16th on the Neo Geo CD. I enjoyed playing this game from time to time, and it's been quite a while since I played it last, so I was like, let me pop it in and fire it up. Still holds up to one of the greatest run and gun games of all time. And then the 10th game, have I been saying what numbers they are? I guess it doesn't matter. The 10th game I beat was Metal Slug 2 on the Neo Geo CD. We completed that on March 16th, and I gave it a rating of good. It's not as good as the original game, but it's still a fun game. But yeah, there's like a lot more slowdown and enemies that should be they only show up if you have 2 players. And next up, we beat Brain Dead 13 on the Sega Saturn. I beat that on March 29th. I gave it a good rating. It's a fun FMV game. The only thing that sucks, there's no clues as to like what the button presses are or where you should go. It's like here, go figure out the game yourself. So I basically had to like make like a map, and I ended up beating it. And I up there, I made like a whole strategy guide for it. So it was fun once I figured it out. And then next up on March 31st, I beat Solitaire Fun Pack on the Game Gear. It's a solitaire, so it's pretty simple to play, but I enjoyed it. It has a variety of different card games you can play as well. Then in April, we beat, my daughter and I, we went through Bendy and the Ink Machine on the Nintendo Switch on April 10th. I gave it a very good rating. It's a fun, it's a fun, I'm looking at my notes here, sorry. It's a fun first-person shooter, but I put on here playing on anything other than the Nintendo Switch. I stated that because there were some, like slowdown parts, and, like, I was like, you're better off playing on a different console, maybe. I think it also came out on, like, PS4, so you could probably play it on the PlayStation 5 for a better experience. And next up, we beat Still Wakes the Deep on Xbox Series X on April 24th. I gave it a rating of very good. It was definitely a fun first-person survival horror, like walking sim type game. Then in May, the 15th game I've beaten was South of Midnight on the Xbox Series X. I beat that on May 21st. I gave it a rating of very good. It's a nice hack and slash adventure game. And then going down the list of June, we beat Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos on the Sega Master System. I beat that on June 2nd. I gave it a rating of very good. It's a fun Sonic game with a tough final boss. Yeah, the final boss was a little tricky in it, but I ended up beating them. Next up, we got Submarine Attack on the Sega Master System. I've completed that on June 4th. I gave it with a rating of very good. It's a fun like shooter that you're like a submarine. It's really fun. I'm surprised it never came to the States because I think it's a UK exclusive title for it. But since the Master System is region free, you can pick it up and play it on a US console. Next up, we beat Doom the Dark Ages on the Xbox Series X on June 23rd. I gave it a rating of very good. It was my 18th game I've completed this past year. It's a fun prequel to Doom 2016, and I had a blast playing through all the levels, and I ended up platinuming, though we'll get in all the achievements, but if I was on Xbox, I would have platinumed it. PlayStation would have platinumed it. Fuck. But yeah, definitely enjoyable and definitely worth picking up. The 19th game we've completed was Monopoly on the Sega Master System. I've completed that on June 27th. I gave it a rating of good. It's a It's a fun version of the game, but the only downside is like the menu is really janky. Then the 20th game we beat Mortal Kombat 3 on the Sega Master System. I gave that a rate on June 27th. Gave the rating of good. It's an interesting version that they were able to port Mortal Kombat 3 on an 8-bit console, but the game is very slow and very glitchy, and it actually works to your benefit because I think like you can just mash the kick button and get through the entire game. It's really silly. And in July, we've completed Doom on the Super Nintendo. It was the 21st game I've completed, and we beat that on July 8th. It's a solid. I gave it a rating of very good. It's a solid port of Doom for what the 16-bit console can do, and I definitely look forward to the limited run re-release of that. I think that should be coming out sometime this year, so definitely look forward to that and picking that one up. I heard they did a ton of life improvements, so I'm curious to see what they were able to accomplish. Then the 22nd game I completed was on Roblox at 99 Nights in the Forest. We played that on the Xbox Series X. Finished that on July 25th. We played that with my daughter. I gave it it's a very good game. It's like an online like survival game. When you're in the forest, you have to like find supplies and like build a fort. It's a pretty fun game, and you just have to survive 99 nights. So once we were able to do that, the game continues on, but I figure once you reach that point, like you basically beat the game. So that's why I added it to the list. And Roblox is the main reason why I haven't really completed many games this year, because my daughter got me sucked into playing that, Dandy's World. Now I'm playing what is it? Twilight Zone and ship building simulators. So many silly games on there. Anyway, my 23rd game I've beaten was Lake on the PS5. I beat that on July 27th. I gave it a rating of good. It's like one of those like cozy games, if you want to call it that, and it's like a narrative type game. All you do is like deliver packages to people, and then there's like a side story in the game. But it was fun. Like doing the packages was kind of annoying at times. I'm like, oh my god, here we go again. We have to deliver stupid mail to people. But the story basically kept me going. And then in August, we beat only one game. On my 24th game, we beat Sonic Adventure on the Sega Dreamcast. We beat that on August 26th. I gave a rating very good. It's a classic 3D Sonic game and still holds up today. And I like how you can play as other characters as well as you go through the story. In September, I didn't beat shit. And come October, we beat Heretic: Shadow of the Serpent Riders on the Xbox Series X on October 26th, which was cutting it close because Microsoft decided to up the charges on Xbox Ultimate, so from like $21 to like $30. So I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing that. And so I'm now the tier below it, which you still get access to Game Pass, but there's less games you can get, and you can't get day one games, which I'm fine about because I really don't play games as they come out like day one anymore. Like the only one I played was Doom, the Dark Ages this year, and that's it. But anyway, I was glad I was able to finish it because once I went to the next tier, Heretic was unavailable, which is fine because Limited Run released it and I picked that up. So if I wanted to, I can, once that comes in the mail, I can pick it back up. But I gave a rating of very good. It's a classic 3D shooter from back in the day that was overshadowed by Doom, even though it ran on the same engine. And next up, on the 26th game we beat was Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. I've completed that on October 28th. I have it rated very good. It's a nice sequel to the original Sonic Adventure game, and I've never completed that one, nor have I ever owned it. Then in November, we've completed Wave Race on the N64. This been the 27th game I've completed this year. We completed that on November 25th. I gave it a rating very good. A fun jet ski game that still has amazing water physics to this day, and it definitely holds up from what I feel like it does. So definitely worthy of checking out. Next up, we got the hell, whatever. Next up on the TurboGrafx 16, I've completed Dragon Spirit. It was the 20th game I've completed this year, and I've completed that on November 26th. It's a fun prequel to the NES game, but the hit detection can be very frustrating. And in December, we beaten Ren and Stimpy, Quest for the Shaven Yak on on the Game Gear on December 29th. And I gave it a rating very good. It's a fun platformer, but it's definitely easier compared to other Ren and Stimpy games. Like my friend and I, Jay, we would play games every Tuesday. We tried like other Ren and Stimpy games, and they were just like unplayable. They were just way too difficult for what they were. So we chose the one on the Game Gear, and we were able to get through it. So now, next segment is my rage quit. So I only rage quit 2 games this year. First one being the New Zealand story on the Evercade Taito Super Pocket. I just got through to like the one boss, and I just could not defeat him. He was just too much of a pain in the ass. I was like, fuck this game, I'm done with it. And yeah, I was like, done. So next game was China Warrior on the TurboGrafx 16. It's like, even with save states, I rage quit the game. Sucks because I got to the last stages of the game, but the boss fights were like insane. I was like, no. It's just too much. I was like, I'm done with this game. Yeah, like the bosses were just ridiculous. And there you have it, guys. All 29 games I've completed. Oh, excuse me. But, yeah. So, what the hell? Oh. Anyway, let me know what games you guys completed in 2025. And until next time, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good day.